Let's talk about the food and dress, right? Food, they were eating grain, meat and fish, right? The luxury, जो luxury थी वो था rice cake soaked in milk which was called appam or apupa. So was the flesh of tortoises, and the fish curry was equally valued. Apart from it, what they were doing, grains was husked into in hollows made in the ground and the converted into flakes. वो flakes बना लेते थे, जैसे आजकल चिरवड़े होते हैं ना, तो they used to थ्रैश इट और ग्रेन को थ्रैश करके उसकी वो बना लेते थे फ्लेक्स, जिन्हें अवल कहा जाता था. नाउ लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द clothing. Clothing comprised two pieces of cloth. Women in high society used corsets and hair paste. अब जो कुछ अमीर रहे उनके थोड़े से ज़्यादा बढ़िया रहे होंगे तो corsets and hair paste. Ornaments were worn by both sexes and the children wore necklace of tiger teeth. Entertainment के लिए ये लोग क्या कर रहे थे? The Sangam age people made use of different modes of entertainment during the leisure time. Music and dance was there, right? Cock fighting, goat fighting, gambling, and wrestling also there. Wrestling was a very common sport enjoyed by both means youth and as well as the old people. Times that led to the death of one, though it at times it led to the death of one of the contestants. Children played various games. Position of women, ये सबसे मज़ेदार पोर्शन रहता है, क्योंकि आप कितनी भी सोसाइटी पढ़ो, वट एवर, बिकॉज यू आर स्टडिंग हिस्ट्री फ्रॉम क्लास 6 आई थिंक, यस, बिकॉज 5th क्लास में तो SST रहती है, तो हिस्ट्री आ जाती है 6th क्लास में. फ्रॉम लास्ट 4 years यू आर स्टडिंग हिस्ट्री. और जितनी भी आप सिविलाइजेशन आपने पढ़ी, सोसाइटी के बारे में पढ़ा, एक चीज़ कॉमन रही, दे ऑलवेज when the society came, when you are going to study the society, definitely you are going to read about the status of women. आदमियों का स्टेटस कोई नहीं पढ़ता. Nobody is going to read the status of man. We always talk about the status of women. Why so? Why? Because the status of the society relies on the status of women. तो जो सोसाइटी का जो स्टेटस रहेगा वो औरतों की जो स्टेटस रहता है उसके ऊपर रिलाई करता है. if the women of the society is having a very good status in the society, अगर उनका स्टेटस, उनका रहन सहन अच्छा है, they are getting liberty, they are getting freedom, it means the society is developing. The moment there was a decline in the status of the women, तो वैसे ही सोसाइटी की स्टेटस में डिक्लाइन करता है. इट मीन्स द women and the society, they rise parallelly. अगर औरत का दर्जा, औरत का स्टेटस ऊपर जाएगा तो डेफिनेटली सोसाइटी विल राइज ऑल्सो. if the status of women is declining, definitely society will decline. That is why we always go through this position of women or the status of women. Let's read. Means historians believe that if the status, the development of the society or the status of the society relies on the status of women, तो अगर women का status अच्छा है, if she is getting liberty, if she is getting in ample of freedom to develop herself, it means the society was growing. But if there is a decline in the status of women, definitely there will be a decline in the society. तो मतलब संगम एज के बारे में अगर जानना है कि उसकी वो कैसा स्टेटस रहा उनका, what was the status, let's see what was the status of the women at that time. The status of women in Sangam age or Sangam society was not equal to that of men. The Sangam society consisted of different kinds of women. There were married women who had settled down and dutiful housewives looking after their husbands and children. So we are having married wives who are looking after their families. Second, there were female ascetics belonging to वो जो nuns बन गए, बुद्धिस्ट बुद्धिज़्म को फॉलो करते हुए, जैनिज़्म को फॉलो करते हुए जो nuns बन गई. And we are having an example of Konti Adigal and Mani Miglai. These are the names who became nuns of Jainism or the Buddhism. There were a large number of courtesans. ये कौन थे? आसान शब्दों में अगर इजी मीनिंग इंग्लिश में बोला जाए तो दे वर द प्रोस्टिट्यूट्स, राइट, बट दे वर वेरी वेल्थी. They were the artists who were using their skills to entertain the male, and they were earning from it, those sort of women. However, women enjoyed freedom of movement in society. Well, this is a good thing. And the number of women poets of the age is a proof that women were provided a good education. Means though they were not having an equal status, right, but they were having a choice to live. Means if they want to become a poet, they can become a poet. If they want to become a nun, they can become a nun. If they would like to become a courtesans, well, it is up to their choice. Or and also they were having a chance of acquiring education. The worship of Kanagi or Patani, that is the ideal wife, right, was perhaps a very early institution and was an extension. Remember, देखिए एक और मज़ेदार बात है यहाँ पे, worship of women, which was started by Sengu Tuban. I don't know if you remember it. That is the Patani cult, that sort of idea where ideal wives were worshipped. Here we are having a worship of Kanagi or Patani, the chaste lady, was perhaps a very early institution and was an extension of the worship of goddess of chastity. But this seems to have become popular with Sengutuvans, as I told you, worship of Kanagi, and it spread to distant places like Sri Lanka in south and Malwa in north. So they are South Indians are the one who started this thing, which became very famous all around the India, especially in Sri Lanka and the Malwa in the north, right. Let's talk about the marriage. There is a little information about about the institution of marriage during the Sangam age. Later works like Tolapiyam and Kalaviyal say that the Aryans introduced the rituals and ceremonies of marriage, that is Karanam. These works also mention in the spontaneous coming together of the sexes, that is male and female. They distinguish secret marriage from the open alliance contracted with the consent of parents. So basically it was a contract with the consent of parents. They refer to the 8 forms of marriage known as Sanskrit Dharma Shastras. So there were 8 types of marriages. I don't know if you know this thing, a Gandharva Vivah, right? There is a Rishi Vivah, these sort of things. 8 types of marriages, and show great ingenuity in fitting them into the framework of a Tamil scheme. So basically it was a contract between two by the consent of the parents, that is marriage. Let's talk about the economy. What sort of economy was there? The economy during the Sangam age was simple and self-sufficient, means people were working to fulfill the needs of each other. And if this sort of system is going on, it means that they are following the self-sufficient economy. The people were industrious and they believed in living well by earning wealth. The Sangam literature points to the existence of both the wealthy and the poor people in the society. The wealthy people included the kings and those who surrounded them. The poor were either the farm and the casual laborers. So this whole society was divided into rich people and the poor people. अब ये रिच कौन से थे? जो राजा या उसके इर्द गिर्द रहने वाले थे, डेफिनेटली ब्राह्मण्स भी होंगे. अपार्ट फ्रॉम इट वी आर हैविंग द पुअर वंस. अब ये पुअर वन कौन से थे? जो फार्म में काम करते थे या जो मजदूरी करते थे, और द वेंडरिंग minstrels. The division of the social group into the rich and the poor was accepted as natural as poverty was considered the result of the past action of men. ये बड़ी अजीब सी बात है भाई, right? कि this your poverty and your being your richness, right? अगर आप अमीर हो या अगर आप गरीब हो, तो ये सारी चीज़ें डिपेंड करती हैं द वर्क दैट यू हैव डन इन योर प्रीवियस लाइफ. आपने पिछले जन्म में कैसे कर्म किए, ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दैट थिंग यू बिकम पुअर और रिच, is a concept, right? Agriculture. Agriculture was the main occupation. The main crop was rice, while other crops included cotton, ragi, sugarcane, pepper, ginger, cardamom, turmeric, cinnamon, and different varieties of fruits. And if you can see, these people were growing spices, right? Varieties of fruits, यहाँ पे fruits भी हैं, etc. Construction of embankments and canals for irrigation was undertaken by the state. Chera country was noted for its jackfruit, pepper, and turmeric. In the Chola country, a piece of land yielded much paddy. ये धान की खेती कर रहे थे. Many rural activities like cultivation of ragi and sugarcane and making of sugar from the cane and the harvesting and drying of grain are described in the Sangam poem in details. So, whatever information we are having about their agriculture, it comes from the Sangam poems. So, they people were growing sugarcane, ragi, jackfruit, different fruits, cardamom, and different kinds of spices. Thank you.